I remember when I first moved to France, innit, like, obviously it was one of those things that's talked about, innit, like, you know, like people in the dressing room being like, yeah, like, in 3 weeks we got Paris, blah, blah, their players, blah, blah, like. And then obviously they started naming some players, like, some of their players and things like that, but like, it's a bit surreal, innit? But then, like, for me personally, like, when I was there, like, when the time comes, like, and I'm standing next to Mbappe, like, you know, like, you seem to, like, you just look at him and you think, bro, you got 2 eyes just like me, you got 1 nose, you got, you know, 2 legs, 2 hands, like, yeah, you're talented. But then you look at him and you think, like, why can't it be me, kind of thing, innit? Like, why can't I reach the levels that you've reached? Like, obviously, then again, he's got a different sort of ability, like crazy ability that I've never seen before, and crazy speed and power and that. But like, just basically saying, like, we're all human, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all human, and you know, like, some people, like, they freeze. Like, some people get starstruck. Like, I've seen it. Even sometimes with my teammates, that they get starstruck or they freeze. But at the end of the day, we're all human. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously, it's nice in that playing against these big stars and these big superstars. But at the end of the day, it's 11-11. It's 11 against 11, and if you're playing against him, you got to kill him to an extent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's you against him. Like, who's going to win the battle? It's you against him. So you got to kill him to an extent. Yeah, I scored against them, and I remember, like, a minute later, I had basically the same chance, innit, and I missed it. We could have been, I think it was like, we could have been like 2-1 up, like, against Paris, and I would have got 2 goals, innit. But obviously it passed, innit, and I just tried to, you know, like, play my game and try to get another goal or whatever. But yeah, man, obviously it's nice, innit. You score against a big team, big players. It's one of those things, innit, like, you remember, and you know, people can read up about you and things like that. Yeah, 100%, especially with Messi coming, it's brought, like, a lot of attention, innit? It's brought a lot of attention to the French League. Yeah, man, literally when I saw the news that Messi's coming, like, I was buzzing, because I felt, yes, like, more people are gonna watch the French League. I feel like more people are gonna respect it, and yeah, it's just gonna be entertaining, innit? Like, especially, like, you know, not everyone's just, once they see, like, Paris, like, struggling against a Marseille or Lyon, they're gonna raise some eyebrows. They're gonna think, wow, like, this is, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna make people want to watch more games, isn't it? So it was basically like a family. From, like you said, obviously me and Bikayo, there's a bit of an age gap in there for about 2 or 3 years. I don't know, I forgot, but you know, like, it's just like, even Emil, I think Emil's like 2 years, 3 years younger than me, I think. But like, we've been together since, you know, like, Hale days, like, you know, it's to stay behind, watch their games, and like, they used to stay behind, watch our games, and our parents are really close and that. So yeah, man, it's proper nice to see as well, man. Like, you know, when my mum's like, oh, like, yeah. You know, like, I just see, for example, like, Bikayo, like watching him for England, and do you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like last week, like, she was watching him, like, when he was a baby, like, for the under-9s, the under-10s or whatever, and like, what, you know, like, watching us, like, kicking the ball at Hale and the Astro type. So yeah, man, it's proper nice. It's proper nice for me as well. Like, when I go back to London and I see these young boys, like, how they've grown and how they carry themselves, and you know what they've done in their young career, man. Like, it's proper nice. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, it's a proper nice feeling. Like, I feel like a proud dad, but you know, like, we was all in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad, man. I can't even explain it, but it's proper nice, man. Proper nice. Marcus Edwards, man. Been saying that every time someone asks me about this guy, that for me, he's one of the best. He's one of the top 3 best players that I've played with. Like, when I say, like, dribbling, like, agility, low sense of gravity, changing direction, I I haven't seen anyone better like in front of my eyes. Like I haven't. Like the guy's a joke, man. Like, especially like in the pockets, half turns, like little nutmegs and that. No, I can't lie. The guy's a joke, man. He's in Portugal right now. I think last year he got like 7 or 8 goals and a couple assists. I think the year before that he was like around the same numbers, and this year he's doing well as well. He's got, I think he's on the same numbers. So like he's proving that he can do it at the level he's at, and he's proving that he can play at a higher level. For like the players playing in England, like the young players, obviously it's normal, innit? They get more of a buzz, or they get more clout as to like a young player doing it abroad. But then again, you could turn around and be like, oh, what about Sancho and Bellingham? You know what I'm saying? But then again, like how many young English players are abroad? There's so many. Like there's so many, and not many know. Not many know because they're not Sancho, they're not Jude. But like there's so many, like I'm doing their little thing, do you know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't know, I might be getting a brace one weekend, or just trying to get their numbers up, innit? But I don't know, maybe it's because like in England, like the focus is on the people in England, you know what I'm saying? Which is normal, isn't it? Like,